up, guys? This is Nasa, aka the Real Estate Guru. I'm not your guru, I'm your guru, because I actually do this business. And I am just leaving a closing for a property that the attorney taught me multiple lessons. And he beat me mentally and financially. So anyway, I had to deal in this property. It was $10,000. And so the only thing, I had to buy it without getting inside the house first. The numbers, I was extremely safe. So I lined up some money, and somebody let me borrow some money out of the IRA. I got the deal closed, and I paid the tenant to leave. And everything. So he cooperated with that and all that. So I had to get the tenant like $800 cash for keys. The reason why I had paid him so much, in the past I paid $250 before. Some people don't like to pay more than $125. The reason why I paid this tenant so much is because the tenant had the upper hand, meaning that the tenant knew that he could not be evicted because the landlord didn't want to fix anything. For me to do an eviction on that tenant, I would have to fix that house up and then pursue an eviction for him not paying. But in the midst of me fixing the house up, he could have been devious and broke some stuff after I fixed it. So I come in to fix it, he breaks it, and things like that. So with that being said, that could have happened to me. So I just told him, like, yo, look, we agreed for a price on the pay and to leave. So anyway, found the buyer at $17,500, right? The buyer was wanted to use their attorney. They didn't trust any other attorney, wanted to use their attorney. Oh, my attorney, this my, all right, cool. You know what I mean? I own the property. How hard could it be? All right, so I'm down here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm running, I do a lot of wholesaling out of a New Jersey LLC. That's where I'm from. Been out here 6 years, but I do a lot of wholesaling out of a New Jersey LLC. And by me doing a lot of wholesaling out of a New Jersey LLC, I never had any issue with it. Pay taxes every year. So I took title in this New Jersey LLC. I'd done that before. Hadn't had any issues. You know what I mean? It got done. So they had me send in the article of the organization. Fine. Operation agreement. I don't have an operation agreement. I do have one now. So they said, hey, look, you got to we need proof that this LLC is in good standing in New Jersey. Proof that LLC is in good standing in New Jersey. All right, no problem. How do I get that? So they said you got to go to the Secretary of State. This is the day before closing. They tell me all this. Man, I went up there and to the site, and they said you had to pay $50 for that. So I paid my $50. And the notice told me that my LLC was not in good standing. So I said, oh, bruh, I'm sick right now because I want to get rid of this property. I had it for less than a month, but I'm too cheap to cut the grass. And, the city wanted me to cut the grass. And I'm like, I'm selling it, so I'm not going to cut the grass. So anyway, what happened was, and I emailed them like, hey, look, I don't think I'll be able to do this deal. Tell the buyer I can't do this deal. So they like, do you want to cancel? You want to postpone next week? So I went back on the site to see exactly why my LLC is no good. I'm like, I pay taxes every year. Like, I specifically went, when I first got my taxes done out here and made money on that LLC, I specifically went to the person doing the taxes, and told him, like, yo, look, I got a New Jersey LLC. I need to know if I need to, how this need to work. He did all the research and all that, and, oh, you're good. We took care of everything. So I'm like, so what's the problem? Apparently, they have what is called annual, New Jersey LLCs have an annual report fee that I have not paid since like 2010. So I'm like, what the hell? Annual report fee? What's the annual report fee? So I don't think I ever paid it, to be honest with you, but it's an annual report fee. And that had my account, my LLC, not in good standing with the state of New Jersey. So they had an option where I can pay. Man, to get my joint in good standing to pay, I had to pay $575. $575. So the $50 I just paid to find out my joint was no good, and now the $575 to get my joint in good standing. So then they gave me for that $575, the certificate was included that my joint was in good standing at this point. So I'm like, all right, well, cool. Pay my annual report. So I mailed that. I emailed that in. So next day, they said, well, we need a resolution agreement that you can sell this property, that your entity agreed to sell this property. Like, I said, what the hell is a resolution agreement? So I Googled it, right? So I sent it. They was like, we can prepare you one for $125. I said, no. I'm running off emotion. I'm kind of mad. So I'm like, nah, you don't charge me anything. I'm gonna get this taken care of. So I Googled it, found some document, and I sent this in, right? Filled it out, sent it in. You know what I mean? Free. So they like, yo, this is the wrong document. This is for this says corporation for LLC. So I changed everything and said corporation for LLC. Sent it back. No, this is the wrong. This is done wrong because of you have an LLC. You don't supposed to have a secretary. Change it, send it back. It said, yo, this is the wrong document. We could prepare it for $125. You had to have the right document in by 2 o'clock or we're postponing your closing. Now, I was at a property that I'm going to be picking up for a rehab, and fortunately, I asked him, I said, hey, do you have a resolution agreement so that I can sell this property? He said, yeah, I have that. Yeah, a lot of attorneys are requiring that now. I said, all right, I got to have it in before 2 o'clock. It's like 12 o'clock. He's like, all right, look, we're just going to wait for the architect, and then we'll go to my house and shoot him. So, went to his house, did the filled out the resolution agreement, sent it in. They said, all right, good, see you at 4:30. Finally, you know what I mean? I was told 100% against paying them that $125 because they just had me spend $625. You know what I mean? And I'm only making probably $2,500 on the deal. So you know what I mean? After that, $625, I'm in what, $1,900. So I made on the deal. So it's a small deal, but I built a money relationship. And you can't go broke making a profit. So anyway, we got all that done. But the message of this video, if you have a New Jersey LLC, you have to pay annual reports annually. You have to pay that to the state of New Jersey so that your LLC can be in good standing. Please keep that in mind. Do not be like me and get in the event when you need to sell a property and all of a sudden you got to pay for past years in the reinstatement fee, and that ran me $575. A friend told me hey, look, situation could be worse. A lot of people have been in a position I didn't have it. She's absolutely correct. So please be mindful. You have a New Jersey LLC. You have to pay your annual report dues to the state of New Jersey yearly. So just be mindful of that. Also, if you are in North Carolina, a lot of attorneys are asking for a resolution agreement. They charge about $125 to do it. You know what I mean? You might want to talk to more experienced investors, build a relationship with experienced investors. If you ever need that document, they can email you. I'm just wanting to share this experience with you guys so you guys won't go through this and you guys can be prepared. It's always better to be prepared than unprepared, as a lot of us know at this particular age or stage in our lives. So, that being said, until next time, I wish you much success in your life and in your business. Make sure you go to my blog and opt in. That means put your name in your email box in my blog, and I'm going to send you a free contract, a free assignment, so that you can get started in your real estate business. And also subscribe to the channel.